This bin you see behind me is full of potential hazards, which is why we keep them by themselves and make sure that they are completely and safely processed before they leave our yard. And it may be obvious to some of you guys why these are potential hazards. We have a few different items in this bin. The first one being these propane tanks, which are dangerous for obvious reasons. It's flammable and it's compressed gas. We do not take propane tanks unless they have a hole in them that is visible. So you can see all of these do have a hole in them, but the reason why they're still in this bin is we have to verify and make sure that these have been completely cut in half before they get sent to the steel mill. So we don't just run these through our shear, we cut them with our mobile shear, and before we cut them, we verify that there is a visible hole and there is no potential risk, and then we cut and make sure it is completely cut in half. Now I will say whoever brought this one in was probably not making a very good decision by torch cutting this propane tank with still having the valve in it. That is extremely, extremely dangerous. The next item we have are floor jacks. The reason why these are in here is they all have this hydraulic cylinder in the bottom of them, and we cannot send these to the steel mill with that cylinder being intact. So we also cut these with our mobile shear. They're not really a danger for us here on the yard, but if we send this through the stationary shear, it may cut it here and leave this hole, and then when this gets into the furnace, it can create a potential explosion. So we basically verify that everything in this bin gets cut and gets cut all the way, and the hazard is completely taken care of before it leaves our yard and goes to the next destination. And items like these are why we have to be very diligent here on the yard to make sure that these hazards are handled correctly. Now, if you bring a propane tank into our yard and it does not have a hole in it, we will not accept it at all. But even if it does have a hole, we don't throw it in the normal steel pile. We put it to the side and process it separately.